the word? It's your boy Tyvon Lee. I'm rocking out with Media Leaks. You already know. Let's get it. Yo, welcome back to another episode of Media Leaks. I'm in the studio with the one and only Tyvon Lee. Let's get it, let's go, my boy. It's a blessing to have you.
Come on, man.
You feel, we done sat down before, you know, part two, you know, we had to, bring it back
gang.
one time for the one time.
Appreciate it.
How's everything been, bro? I see you been working hard, coming out of this pandemic, you feel me? You still been keeping things fresh, consistent, and growing, you know what I mean? Single after single. So, first question I wanted to ask, it's been a year since our first, how have you maintained focus and kept everything on a positive note?
I've been just staying out the way pretty much, just focusing on my craft, just been writing new music, new ideas, new things that's been coming up in my life. I've been, equating that with the new music I have. So I've been just staying afloat, staying out the way, bro, you know what I'm saying? Keeping the cool, level-headed, so that's what I've been on.
Being from Chicago, it's easy to get mixed up with so many other artists, they sounds, they gimmicks, what they got going on, the narrative, you know what I'm saying? How do you stay true to yourself, your artistry, your vision, and what you have going on?
Yeah, I don't even really, I listen to artists, it depends on who the artist is, but I don't really pay attention to all the other artists. I kind of just work on my song, my craft, work on my, voice, and work on my, everything that I have to offer and what I can bring, to the table. So my sound, I know is different. You know what I'm saying? I know that it's something that's, worth listening to. So I just don't even pay attention to no other artists unless it's Chris Brown.
Okay.
Then I listen to him and get some ideas. And
Chris Brown, one of your favorites?
Yeah, that's.
He one of mine too. I understand.
I've been, nigga is very talented. So I've been always paying attention to him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of motivated me to continue to keep going. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy.
That's my boy. Tyvon Lee, how did you come up with this stage name?
That stage name, bro, like I said, I knew somebody like that with that stage name, but I was looking for something that was different, out of the ordinary. Definitely something that wasn't like something you heard all the time. And Tyvon Lee, it came to me. It came to me in a dream. It came to me in a different kind of way. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go with that. So at first it was Tyvon Note, but I ain't really feeling it too much. It was.
So you did Tyvon Note. That's dope.
That is. Yeah. Never know. I might go back to that. Never know. But as of right now, I like Tyvon Lee. I feel like it's a little bit more. It suits me. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to adapt to that character and be Tyvon Lee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, that's why I got that name. That name just came to me in a dream, you know what I'm saying, to be honest.
What's one of your favorite singles out right now, and where is it available? And why is it your favorite?
You mean
your
artist,
favorite?
my songs or artists that's out?
Your song. What's your favorite single out right now? Where is it available?
I still like Be Free. Be Free is something I still always listen to because that song is just is different, and it came at I wrote that song in a time of my life where I was kind of going through a little something. So I just went to the studio one day, and honestly I freestyled a little bit.
Wow.
To be honest, I freestyled a little bit. That's why, when I heard the beat, I kind of was like, I'm just gonna go with something different this time. So that's why when you hear that song, it's like the part where it's a verse. It's not really too much a verse right there. It's more something different right there. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a verse like that. I'm more so singing.
It's funny. Speaking of Be Free, you got another visual out. It's called I Control Me. I just want to commemorate your hard work ethic. You've been putting together some things with Google Images. What is this vibe like, creative wise, and how do y'all make it pop the way y'all do? Y'all do y'all shit, bro.
That's my boy. That's my boy. I ask him his ideas.
Yeah.
I come with my ideas, and we be pretty much on the same page. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm very creative, so it's always cool to meet somebody else that's don't mind being creative as well, because then it makes like a movie. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to do when I do videos or anything I do. I try to make it be something worth looking at or something worth clicking on. Like, I can go back to this guy, you know, so that's what I do.
Clickable.
So, yeah. Something very worth, somebody, gonna take the time out to actually watch it. So me and him, we come together with the ideas, make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna dive a little deeper into these two singles because I got some underlying questions to do with them.
Okay.
But before those questions, I gotta ask an initial question, and that is, being in the position that you in, would you advise other artists to sign to a deal, or would you advise them to stay independent? And why would you advise what you advise them?
I still would say stay independent. I still would say stay independent.
No machine?
Nothing. The machine is great. I love the machine. The machine just come with a lot of pressure, and a lot of controlling behind it. It's just, a lot of mind controlling things. It just come with a lot. You have to be on your A game.
Talk your shit.
And you have to be, ready at all times. You know what I'm saying? And
what are some of the pressures of the machine, if you don't mind me asking? When I say the machine, to the fans, I mean that record label behind you. What are some of the pressures, bro? Like, what do they...
Just making sure you fulfill what they requesting you to do. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, if it's albums you got to do, making sure you get that done.
Obligations.
Video shoots, making sure you get that done. You know what I'm saying? Interviews. Me, I'm so laid back and cool. Like, I've had a lot of offers to do in other interviews. I just, laid back and pick the ones I want to choose. And if I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. But
we honor it.
you know what I'm saying? But nah, you like, come on, man, of course. And the pressure with, it's like, that's pretty much it. Just, I ain't gonna say doing what we tell you to do, but doing what we asking you to do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're getting you to the point where you want to be. So it's a 50-50. It has to be, we giving you something, you got to give us something.
So you would advise,
even with a smaller label, it still can be, you know what I'm saying?
So you would advise against that and to stay independent?
I would always still say stay independent. Because, everything is, you free. You free, That's why, let me tell you something. Certain songs I write, it comes from a lot of different things.
Yeah.
A lot of different things, and I'll be waiting on people to ask me certain questions for certain songs, because I do be want to express where it came from and the real meaning behind certain things.
And it's that's perfect that you say that, but it literally coincides into my next two questions with the singles. Be Free and I Control Me. It seems like these singles and visuals, like you got a dark feel to these visuals too. As an R&B artist, I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different singers, they be having, different like bright lights and all. You got a really dark kind of feel. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the sense I get from these two records is it's you, and then there's a force that's pulling you to do and be something that you're not when you're trying to stay you. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
And it's a like you said earlier, it's a control factor. So how do you keep it you, and what was the message that you were trying to convey in these singles? Because I feel like you're really trying to say something.
Man, that's a great question. I Control Me, that song came from a place where it was very dark in my life. I wanted to be down with something. I thought that being down with this particular thing may help me advance in what I want to do and what I want to be, because honestly, I do want to be on a Chris Brown level, but I just don't want to do certain things to get there. But I know I got the potential, and I know I can do it, you know. So I Control Me came from a place where people were trying to control me at one point in my life. And it was music, the devil. There's a lot of spiritual fighting going on with that song. So I just was basically fighting out of it. And when I was saying I Control Me, was telling, like, I was speaking to myself, like, I control my destiny. I can make my own choices, you know what I'm saying? So
60 minutes.
that's where that song came from. Be Free.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, at times I still be feeling chained down mentally.
Wow.
So it's
speak your truth, bro. Like,
Be Free is it's a song I wrote where I'm crying out to people because I want them to understand that I want to be free. Doing this music shit, trying to be where I'm trying to get, it ain't easy. I have to make sacrifices.
That's real.
I have to be willing to be on my A game at all points. You know, when I get in front of this camera, I want to be me, authentic as possible. I don't want to be nobody else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you said that it felt like something was pulling, for sure, bro. It was a spiritual thing going on with them songs, you know.
When they say that, how do I want to word this? Cardi B went on Twitter and she said, how come a guy like Steve Harvey could jump on the radio and say whatever he wants to say and he gets the freedom of speech and XYZ? How come he gets to do that, but everything I do is criticize, and being famous makes me tired, and I feel like I can't say what I want to say? Is there a freedom of speech in this industry? And if it is, how do you operate within that realm to make sure you're not saying the wrong thing so you don't get canceled or stepped on or shelved or, you know?
Great question. You know what? It is, but you have to watch what you say.
Yeah.
You know, and it takes a person that knows knowledge and been doing it to learn what to do, how to do it, and how to move. You can speak your mind, but like I said, you know, when you on a certain level, you can't. You know, you just have to watch what you say, you know. Everybody don't want to be true, but it's the truth. You know, in this industry right here, if you on a certain level,
it's real.
You have to just watch what you say, you know what I'm saying? Because you super famous, you know what I'm saying? So everything you do is like it be
scrutinized.
It be counted, you know, be marked down. So yeah, you know, in this industry, you do have a freedom of speech, but like I said, it depends on how you say it. And that's why I always will say independent is always the best way, because you have freedom to say what you want to say, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be under a label or even a little mini label, you know what I'm saying? You can be free and make your own choices and do your own thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just you won't get to the level where you want to be. That's the only downside about it. So in this industry, you have to just play your role. If you're in a certain position, play your role. Don't do too much.
Play your role. That's real.
Play your part. Mingle who you're gonna mingle with. And if it becomes too much, take a step back, you know, but you still have to just watch how you do things, you know, because they will cancel you.
Yeah.
But that's when you get to that level.
Where can the fans find you and your music on social media?
I'm on YouTube, Google, Tyvon Lee. Look, I like telling people to just Google me. You know, just Google Tyvon Lee, because you will just see everything. You'll see the YouTube videos, you'll see the Instagram, you'll see little articles and other little stuff I got up there.
Where can they find the music?
Find the music on YouTube, Tyvon Lee. Still Audio Mac. I'm still doing a little song with Audio Mac. Tyvon Lee there. You can find me on Apple, apparently, Tyvon Lee. Yeah, like I said, just Google me. Sure. Google Tyvon Lee, you gonna see. You know.
What does Tyvon Lee have coming up, bro? The fans are curious, bro. You know,
I just shot a new music video. My team wanted me to shoot this song. It's been out already, but he never had a video to it, so it was kind of supposed to, you know, been out, but you know, you say the best for last sometimes. So, yeah, I got a new video coming out. I'm getting ready to work on another video. You know, I'm definitely working on an album right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking to get that out probably within a month. You know, June, July. So
summer vibes.
Yeah, I'm on something like that.
Okay.
But, that's what I'm working on now.
Would you, if your kids wanted to be artists, what would you tell them?
Man, that's crazy because my daughter actually be singing and everything. She be singing too. But I would tell them, ain't nothing wrong with, you know, being in the music business. That's fine. You just have to learn the business.
It's real.
Just got to learn it, you know. And they got somebody right here that's going to teach them some things. As I'm learning, I'll teach them. But I would definitely try to steer them maybe to go another route, you know. Go another route.
I just feel like it takes a toll, you know what I mean?
It do. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
When you trying to be famous or wherever you get into the level, it's just a lot of pressure. Like seriously, that image, that person you made yourself to be, you have to uphold that. You got to be that person at all times. So at least when people see you outside in public and stuff like that, now in the house, be who you want to be, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But in public, if you got to be that artist at all times, you know. So yeah, I would definitely tell them to try another career choice.
Okay. You know one artist in Chicago that you could work with if you had a choice, you had a pick of one artist that you could work with, who would you choose and why?
That's interesting.
That's gonna be interesting.
I don't even know because I've been so solo. Yeah. I still would work with her. Like I'm looking and still work. I still work with Chief Keef even though he don't stay in the city. But like I still would do songs with Keith. I still feel like man would really just for some reason would make a good song. But besides that, let me see who else is. It's not too many. I don't know. It would probably be still her, still Keith.
Okay.
And Bibby, shit. Even though he don't be doing, but if he, and any singer, any singers that's like in Chicago, I would.
You know, little Bibby, he.
Yeah, I know he be on some
executive
shit, but you never know. Motherfucker might hear something, and I'm gonna hop on that, you know.
How big is so what a lot of artists don't understand, like a lot of new artists, new age artists, and I get it, like everybody's really hungry to have a project out, everybody's really hungry to put their favorite piece of work out. There's a production part where you go in the studio, you record, you mix, master, you get the record done and put together, and then there is a entirely different side in marketing where you gotta make sure it gets to the right eyes, the right blogs, the right placements, the right playlists, the right influencers, you know what I'm saying? How important is this marketing aspect, and why do you think that new artists tend to, I wanna say, they prioritize it later when it should be prioritized from the jump. Why do you think they do that? And how important is it actually?
Okay, marketing is very important.
Yeah.
Let me say, even if you're not a musician, you're on some other, it's very important that you market everything that you're doing as far as when it comes to the media correctly, because you definitely want to get it to the right eyes. You want to get it to the right audience, you know what I'm saying? And you want to make sure that your message and what you're trying to bring, it be heard, you know? So when I definitely was never the type to wait like that. I always thought marketing should be the first thing, you know what I'm saying? You should really prioritize that because that will get you to the level where you want to be at, you know what I'm saying? Even if you independent wise, you still definitely need marketing more if you independent. You need that, you definitely need that even more. You got to start really, out here networking and finding the right people that will really push your product or your music, whatever it is, to the right people that it need to see. And this other question you asked me, I don't know. I know people that do that as well. Like they put marketing on the back burner, and then they expect their music to take off or whatever they're doing to take off. It don't happen like that.
No, it doesn't.
It don't happen like that. You have to put marketing in the mix. Honestly, that needs to be first. Like I said, that needs to be first. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna open the door for what you're trying to do, and it's gonna get people to see what you offering. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know why artists and any new artists, I'm giving them advice to don't do that.
It's crazy because when I sat down with you a year ago compared to now today, like I feel like you more polished. I feel like you're smarter, you're wiser in what you're doing. If you had to look back, what would you tell yourself back then? You feel what? Like, yo, just stay focused. Or like, what would you say? What would you tell yourself?
I would probably just tell myself to just stay positive. Stay motivated. Stay on point. Because giving up is something that I definitely can't do. And it's something that I'm just not with, And I know that I got what it takes to be great and be something on this earth because before I leave, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to be. I want to be in the history book, bro. Okay. I really do. Like, that's a dream for me. Like, if I'm long gone, wherever, I want people to be like, man, okay, that's Tyvon Lee. I remember and this and that. So that's always something that I'm, doing this music thing and whatever I'm doing, I want it to be something where people always remember me. Like, I'm in the history, but I'm one of the greats.
Right. Last question. Being a creative, has a certain battery life. And I say that to say, if you're not around someone that's creating like you creating, or in some type of production where they do a little bit of what you do, half of what you do, or just around like-minded creative individuals, I can't speak for nobody but me. I don't know if you're the same way, but I slowly start to get drained away. Like, I need to be around creative individuals. Like, I need to be around.
I feel.
Yeah. Like, how important is that for you as an artist?
For me, I vibe off of everything I go through when I write these songs, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel, sometimes being around creative minds and people that's like enthusiastic about the things that, y'all doing, especially with music, like it will, help you create something magical. But for me, I'm so into like making, what am I trying to say? Making magical moments. Like everything I go through motivates me to like create some of the best songs, bro. So I don't have to be around 1,000, 100 people. Right. I can just be me. And in my process and in my mind, I'm thinking of everything that I've been through and I'm writing it down and I'm putting it in a very strategic way and it's creating a great song. And it ain't nothing that's slow, sometimes it's fast. Any song you heard of mine, it always came from something that happened in my life. So
when you dating a lady and she has to understand what you do and grasp the fact that you know what I'm saying, you're an R&B singers and things happen with R&B singers and they're gonna be other women and they're gonna be other, temptations. How do you handle this on the dating scene? You know what I'm saying? To all the ladies out there, like what you want,
That's crazy. My lady was just doing. You gotta just be patient and understanding. The best thing to do than anybody that's trying to, or that's in the industry already, you have to be understanding and you have to trust
You know, someone
you gotta trust. I know. And that's what I'm saying. You gotta trust. You gotta. If it depends, it's up to the guy as well, or the woman. However it is, you know what I'm saying, to show you that you're the only one. No matter, even though I got all this going on, and I know that it's easy for me to do. I'm showing you that you the one. And as long as they showing that they the one and they being truthful and honest, all I would say is just, you need to just be understanding and be patient.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna take care and make sure you good. You gonna get it? Just relax.
Hey man, one last time we can really wrap this up.
Yeah, for sure.
Fans find you and your presence and your music on social media.
Yeah, man. Find me on Instagram, Tyvon Lee 3. Google Tyvon Lee. Okay. YouTube Tyvon Lee. Audio Mac Tyvon Lee. Shit, Apple Music Tyvon Lee. Pretty much, like I said, just Google me. Just Google Tyvon Lee. For sure, man. For sure.
I want to thank you for sliding through.
Yeah, man, you already know. You family, bro.
Oh yeah, always, bro. So you know, bro, we can't wait till you come back and look for this summer, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Shit, bro.
Appreciate it. I'm definitely am. Definitely am.